Okay, so the video got interrupted, so I'm going to try this differently now. Let's see. How hilarious. I don't see anything that's changed on this one. This is kind of actually interesting. Unless this is just a total. Yeah, okay, so an act to add to section 2270 of the Business and Professions Code related to healing arts. So there's already a section 2270 that's in the Business and Professions Code. This is going to be an entirely new addition. That means they're not changing anything that's already in existence with that code. They are just adding this to the bottom of it, right? They're just adding a new fucking section because that's what they can do. They're lawmakers. It's what we put them in power to make laws, family, in case we did not know what the fuck the Senate is there for and what the fuck the Assembly is there for. These people act on behalf of the United States, California specific citizens. And if we don't speak up to them, they don't listen to us. Well, they don't listen any fucking way. But if we don't let them know that we know what's going on, they're just going to keep passing all these weird ass laws. So we have to know what the fuck is going on here. Let me zoom this in. There's my zoom. I just didn't have it close enough. Okay. 150 should be fine. Okay, the second one. This was introduced by Assembly Member Evan Lowe, AB 2098. Okay, this one's important. Current law states that physicians and surgeons become licensed through the Medical Board of California and the Osteopathic Medical Board of California. They can act upon a physician or surgeon charge. Okay, so these two boards, the Medical Board of California and the Osteopathic Medical Board of California, can take action upon a physician or surgeon charged with unprofessional conduct. This is important because this bill asks that the state adds this section 2270, like I just went through with us, to the Business and Professions Code, that a doctor can be charged with unprofessional conduct for spreading, what is that? Mis or disinformation about COVID-19. If you don't believe it's actually in the bill, I'll go right to it here and I'll show you. All right, this is Bill 2270. Looks like, yep, the legislator finds and declares all of the following as unprofessional conduct relating to SARS-CoV-2 coronavirus or COVID-19, unprofessional business conduct, totally disrespecting every single person on the planet. That means if a doctor states that, no, I don't believe that COVID is killing as many people as they say it is, that person's going to be charged. Now, also required, the board to consider specific factors before disciplinary action is taken. Okay. This part, I think what they're trying to do here, and this is just my own opinion, on this portion here that's highlighted, the board has requested, or excuse me, it's also requested that the board consider specified factors before disciplinary actions taken. So what I'm thinking here is that it can't just be somebody saying, hey, this doctor is spreading misinformation. There has to be some proof backing that up. But the proof, right? The proof can be anything. The proof can be a patient. The proof can be a nurse nearby. The proof can be the damn assistant of the office, right? That this physician or doctor is working in. So it's kind of, it's a tough one to tell what the fuck they actually are trying to accomplish. So let's move on. Okay. The third one, introduced by Senator Scott Wiener. There's Wiener's bitch ass, and Richard Pan. I'm going to make a video so you guys can actually see these people. Okay. I want you to see their faces. See them. Okay. So what did I say though? Richard Pan. I should just highlight all the spaces that he's in because he is a popular motherfucker when it comes to these Senate bills. I'll tell you. All righty. All of these assembly members, I started doing something different as I got to number 3, as you can see. All these assembly members, I decided to put on here and look at, they're all Democrats, all of them fucking Democrats. And there are plenty of current laws allowing minors. This is what they said on this one. This one is fucking crazy. Now, this one, it looks like 3-9 from committee with authors amendments, read section time amended. So they're going to, and it's only been introduced January 20th, a 25% progression. This is why I said in this post, this was like an urgency thing when it says you must oppose it starts happening in the next 2 weeks. Yes, the voting begins, but that doesn't mean that all of them are going to get voted in. So it's going to take some time for this shit to get through. But either way, this one is 25% progressed. And then the Democrats, obviously. Okay, so let's get back to this portion here. How long's this video been? Cool, we got enough time for this one. Okay, so what they're saying here in California Senate Bill 866 is that, and I made it short and sweet, there are plenty of current laws allowing minors aged 12 and up to make decisions of health based upon federal allowances and circumstances at hand. This would be one additional that allows children 12 and up to choose if they'd like to receive the COVID-19 vaccine without parental knowledge or consent. Okay, let's go look at that bill. Let's take a look. Look at that. Minors, vaccine consent. That's what they title it. You'll start to, as I go back and forth, you guys will kind of see how this is. Okay, look at how they summarize it, though. If someone's just looking online to say, hey, what the fuck's this bill about? It says an act to add to section 6931 to the family code relating to minors. Nah, it's no big deal. It's just add this to the family code. The fucking family code? Didn't even know. Did you know there was a family code? Probably not. I didn't either. Well, guess what? Now I know. And this here is adding it to the family code, but it's just relating to minors. But when you click it, it says, whoa, minors and their vaccine consent. Okay? Look at this shit. They're fucking crazy. This bill's so small because literally they already have it. Existing law prescribes various circumstances under which a minor may consent to their medical care and treatment without the consent of a parent. That means, like, if your kid slips and falls and they say, hey, do you want a fucking ice pack? Yes, please give me an ice pack. I got a bruise, right? That means shit like that. So I think. Now, I got to look deeper into this in particular. Again, these videos are just to share with you what the bills are about that they're trying to bring in, not what is actually already in place. I may go through that on a different set of videos or just for my own knowledge. We'll see. But check this out. Authorizing minor who may have come in contact with an infectious, contagious, or communicable disease to consent to medical care related to the diagnosis or treatment of the disease. If the disease or condition is one that is required by law or regulation to be reported to the local health officer, look at that, the local health officer. You're going to notice this a lot, the local health officer, or is related to sexually transmitted disease and may be determined by the state public health. This would also authorize a minor to consent to vaccines met with the federal agency criteria. Okay, this shit is very important to know. Protect your children. I think I'm going to end this video here. 7 minutes, baby. I love y'all to death, and I'll see you on the next video.